So you're struggling with remembering those notes on the staff? Here's an easy method. Let's go. So welcome back. Today we're going to talk about note identification and how can we identify these notes on the lines and the spaces. So just take a look right here. What I have right here is just your standard staff. And so if you're looking at our staff, you can tell that our staff is composed of 5 lines and 4 spaces. So if you add 5 plus 4, that is 9. So we're only going to focus on 9 notes today. And the clef that we're going to talk about is the treble clef. So I'm going to pull up another staff here with the treble clef on it. So treble clef is probably one of the more popular clefs out there. A lot of instruments use it, and it's also called the G clef as well. So let's just start with identifying the notes on the line. So if you look at our first line, and we're counting from the bottom up. So we're going from the bottom going up, and we're going to count up that way with our letters. The first line is E, then you have G, B, D, and F. And so a good way to remember that, you can use these 2 phrases. I use these in class all the time. The first one is, every good boy does fine. That's probably one of the more popular ones that a lot of instructors use, a lot of music teachers use. But another one that I like to use too, that's a little different and kind of switches it up, is Elvis' guitar broke down Friday. That's also a good one as well. And that's an easy way to remember the lines going from the bottom up: E, G, B, D, and F. Now let's take a look at the spaces. So this is the easy way that we go through the spaces. The first note is F, A, C, and E. Now, can anybody tell me what that spells? Yeah, face. Face. And it rhymes with space. So it's extremely easy. They both rhyme. So the spaces are face, F, A, C, and E. And we're counting from the bottom up as well. That rhymes with space. And then the lines are E, G, B, D, and F. And that is some of the easiest ways that we can remember those notes, remember the phrases that go with them, and you will have no problem getting those notes down. So eventually you want to get to a point to where you don't have to count up. A lot of beginners, a lot of young musicians, when they start off, they look at the line, or as they're reading music, they count up and down the line. And that's okay, but eventually they want to move to a point to where they can just automatically look at the staff and identify those notes immediately. You want to be able to look at second line and know that that's G. Look at the fifth line and that's F. Look at the first line, that's E. Look at the second space, that's A. You want to be able to do that extremely fast, so as you're sight reading music, you can identify it. It becomes second nature, almost as if you are reading from the page, like reading the book from the page. So keep working on it and you will get better at it. I'm also going to have a link down in the description with a PDF so you can download the file that I'm showing you, and so you can work on it at home and get better at your note identification.